One final question, and we could talk all evening. We're coming to the first anniversary of the pandemic here in Ireland. And to your point there about the feminine and masculine, what lessons should we be taking from it? And as women, what new habits, overall, men and women, what new habits should we be embedding? But in particular, how, as women, can our voice support in terms of the lessons learned from the pandemic?
I think the lessons from the pandemic are extremely important in themselves, but also in addressing the other crisis, which is still there, the climate crisis. We have to move out of COVID in a way that's aligned with making sure we're on course for the safe world of meeting our climate obligations. And what has COVID taught us? I'll mention four lessons. The first is that collective human behavior actually matters, because it's what's saved us from the virus while we await the further rollout of the vaccine. We'll need collective change of human behavior. We'll need to consume less, we'll need to produce less, but we need to work to better lives in a hurry, healthier and different kinds of jobs, but really good jobs. And a lot of it can be nature-based solutions to improve biodiversity, greening cities, retrofitting houses so they're warmer but don't use energy. All of that will put us on the right track. The second lesson is that government matters. And I'm very glad to say that women-led governments are doing well at the moment. We think particularly of Jacinda Ardern in New Zealand, but there are quite a number of women who are doing well around the world. The third lesson is that science matters. We're listening to our health experts. Going forward, we also have to listen to our climate scientists and other scientists who are telling us over and over again how serious it is, how quickly we have to move, but that it's doable. And finally, and this is the last thing that I really feel strongly about, compassion matters. We're seeing people caring about those who are worse off. We're seeing it in the United States with food parcels for those who are hungry in the richest country of the world. We're seeing it all over the world. We're seeing it in Ireland, where people are putting themselves out for those who are more affected and speaking up for those who are more affected.